Tanisha on with the word, and in today's word, we're going to be talking about salt and sugar. Why are we talking about salt and sugar, Naisha? Your channel say Jesus is the only way. Why are we talking about salt and sugar? I'm glad you asked. The word says, "Ye are the salt of the world." But if salt has lost its tastiness, if it has lost that flavor, that pizzazz, that differentiation, what good is it than to be trampled out onto people's feet? Now that trampled out onto people's feet, that's how you know God, he was just on another level. He's just brilliant. That he is. Why didn't he say you are the sugar? You know, to add everybody like a sweet treat every now and then. I say every now and then, like, don't listen. Y'all be careful with that sugar now. Everybody like a sweet treat every now and then. But too much sweet, listen, too much sweet ain't always good. Too much salt ain't always good. But why did Jesus say you are the salt of the world and not you are the sugar? Imagine a potato. I love potatoes, so we're going to use a potato. If you eat a potato just how it is, like just cook it and just eat it, like don't add nothing to it. A potato is pretty bland. A potato isn't packed with flavor. Unless it's a sweet potato. But I'm talking about a regular russet potato. Idaho potato. Just a regular one of them. It don't have much flavor to it. You put some salt on that thing, you be like, whoa. Got a little kick to it. We are called to bring that kick to the world. The word says, they will know you by your fruits. We are a peculiar people. No way should the children of God be missable. Like, we shouldn't even be missed in the presence. Like, a person should not even be able to, the world, let's say the world shouldn't be able to not recognize that you are a child of God because you are that salt. Why didn't he say sugar? You know, sugar is sweetening stuff up. It do. But sugar is for those that they don't want to really, they don't care to taste like the flavor. They just want it sweet. Like in the word, it says that in the last days, people will have itchy ears, meaning they don't want to adhere to sound doctrine, true gospel, that truth. One thing I've learned about the truth is that when you love the truth, nothing about the truth scares you. No matter what it is, it could be a truth about yourself that's deeply rooted. It don't scare you. Because when you so in love with the truth, for Jesus is the way, the life, and the truth. When you so in love with that truth, like where you want to be pruned, where you want that nastiness plucked out of you, that evilness, like where you want that correction, the truth don't scare you. But when you more so want the sweeter side of things, where you like, just throw some sugar on it. I know people that put sugar in like pastas. I've never quite understood that one. Never really quite understood that one. More of a savory type person. But you see, like, it ain't about the flavor at that point. They just want it sweet. He didn't say you are the sugar. He didn't say you were here to make the world sweet. No, when Jesus came, he said, I come with a sword. I come to divide. He came to cause division. How could a God of unity cause division? Because he had to separate the sheep from the goat. He says, for there are some among us that are dressed in sheep clothing, but inside they are ravenous wolves. They're seeking to devour. They can look the look, but they can't walk the walk. It's one thing to talk about the word of God. It's another to walk it out. It's another to really bring that salt. And you know how salt can get, it bring out every hidden flavor. Once you add some salt on something, it bring out every hidden flavor. You be like, dang, I didn't even know that tastes like that. You put some sugar on it, you really masked the flavor. You really watered down the flavor. You see what I'm like? You water down the flavor when you add sugar. You just mellow it out. You make it appeasable to your taste buds. But when you add that salt, you got to get every flavor. You got to get every point. I would say point of reference. You got to get every taste bud on it. Like you bring out the flavor. As Christians, we are called to bring out the flavor into this world. This is a saltless world. Imagine putting some unsalted salt on something.